Hello guys and welcome to this new video. Today we are going to do a tutorial on how to do scouts into knights. And yeah, and even go like adding more scouts on the way to Castle Age. That's a really interesting opening. That's something you see a lot in team games as pocket or in 1v1 for open maps. And it's a great strategy that is super strong with some saves. So for this build order, I'm gonna pick a sieve that has no Dark Age bonus to show you. I think even in Feudal Age, I just want to pick a normal sieve. I'm just gonna go with Sicilian. Sicilian should be a good sieve to pick. And yeah, we can start. So I'm gonna go in fast speed. Fast speed. And we can start. So the goal is to go up quickly. Will be like 18, 19 pop. So a sieve without any eco bonus will be 19 pop. So for that, we are gonna be going with 2 or 3 on wood. Depends how confident you feel. So if you are not confident, you are able to go up. You should go with 2 on wood. If you are confident, 3 on wood is completely fine for 19 pop. And yeah, with sieves with the good eco bonuses or good like scouts, like Magyars, you can go 18 pop with 2 on wood. That's completely doable. That's pretty easy actually. Okay, so first 6 on chip, classic. And then we're going to be sending to wood. So let's pretend we didn't find our ship yet. I put in explode so I don't have to scout, but I'm not gonna lure instantly because I think it's just too early. It's not really realistic. Okay, so we are gonna put 2 or 3 on wood. So I'm gonna put 3 to show you, because it's pretty doable with 3. So 2 on one side of the lumber camp, 1 on the other side. Okay, I think it's a good timing to start luring. It's not that complicated to find stuff at this moment. So okay, now we're going for the boar after 3 on wood. Classic. We are pushing at the same time. So now it's like normal build order, nothing crazy to talk about. It will be more interesting in Feudal Age, but yeah, you can still make sure you get like a good Dark Age, good efficiency. Okay, just one pause. Now we are at 12 population. 12 population, we need houses now. So I'm gonna send a VL forward. So I'm gonna be close to my berries, so I can put the villagers on the villager on berries after this. So it has no walking time. Like if you have to go back to the TC with it, it's really bad. So try to think about the walking time in Dark Age during your build orders. It's also important. And yeah, I'm gonna send the villager here. I'm gonna make 2 houses. 2 houses, you can afford it. So 1, 2, and then going back to the berries. But we're not gonna take berries yet. We are gonna go make sure we get a lot of villagers on hunt, because we have hunt under the TC, and it's better to take hunt. Okay. So now we are taking the boar, because we need to have food under the TC. Always have food under the TC. We can make the meal. Okay, everything is going good. And we are going 19 pop with it. So 19 pop, 3 more villagers, we can queue up loom. And yeah, we are going for scouts. So still 2 more villagers to make. Make sure you send them on food, because we need food to go to Feudal Age, right? We don't need wood. We have enough wood for what we wanted in Dark Age, and that was houses and a mill. Okay. So when you want to click up, make sure you garrison all your ville, and then you can click up. Okay, Feudal Age transition. Time to think. So good Feudal Age transition. I'm gonna explain you. You will put rally point on the tree before anything, and then you garrison builds one by one, and you send them to the woods. And how many on wood do we want? We want 8 on wood. So 7, and that's gonna be 8 on wood. Okay. Okay, perfect. We have only 1 on berries because we have food under the TC. We don't need more on berries yet. If you have too much wood in the bank, which is the case here, you can make a house with a wood villager. So it makes sense. You are not going to be collecting wood with villager, and it's balancing your eco a bit. Okay, now we can, like, we are going out of, getting out of sheep soon under the TC, so we can slowly add some vills to the berries. And yeah, you see with 8 on wood, we'll be ready to make a stable when we reach feudal age. So I did 1 more house, just so I'm not going to be housed during the action, because early feudal age, I'm going to be microing my scouts, maybe taking some infos, doing a lot of stuff in general. So if I can afford a house, let's just do it now, so I can focus on other stuff later on. Okay, I'm going to do a stable, stable, wood upgrade, then we will need farm upgrade as well. So just wait for the wood, then you can click it. And let's put more on berries, because we're going to do scouts, and scouts cost food. I'm not surprising you here, but yeah, it makes sense. Just need more villagers and food to make scouts. Super logic. Okay, and now we start making farms with a villager under the TC. And let's make sure we get 6 on berries. That's my good number. And then the other villagers will be going to the straggler trees. So yeah, then you can make farms with them. Okay, let's get some houses. And let's keep making farms. You can keep making scouts as well. With a civ like Sicilian, you will not be able to produce constantly because you have no eco bonus, so it's not that easy. But yeah, almost constantly. That's fine. Almost. So you can be a bit aggressive with your scout, try to do some damage. Keep making farms. 60 wood is a farm. 60 wood is a farm. So we keep making farms. We are not able to produce scouts constantly, so we need to keep making farms for now. We still have 8 on the lumber camp, by the way. Okay, let's keep producing scouts. And I'm gonna do the blacksmith soon. And I'm gonna do the blacksmith when I have a second scout in the queue. When I'm able to do a second scout in the queue, it's time for a blacksmith. Because what does it mean? It means my food is going up. And if my food is going up, I can afford a blacksmith upgrade. So that's why I'm doing the blacksmith at this moment. If I do it now, I will not be able to do anything because I'm barely able to produce scouts. So you just need to make sure you have a bit of food in the bank, so which is like usually a second scout in the queue, and then you can get a blacksmith. It's all the time the same thing. If you can, like, I don't know, you're producing archers constantly, you can produce your archers constantly, you have a second archer in the queue, you can make a blacksmith maybe to do fletching. If you do it before, it would be too early, right? Because if you can barely do what you want to do now, you will not be able to add something else to it. So yeah, it's always the same thing for build orders. Here I'm checking my queue. No second scout in the queue yet, so that's no blacksmith. Always need to keep track of my production. I still have my 6 on berries. Keep track of my population to not be house. Still too early. Okay, still no second scout in the queue. And I think that's gonna be soon. You will see I will have a second scout in the queue in a second. Okay, second scout in the queue means I want upgrades now. So what do? I stop making farms to get the blacksmiths. Okay, just waiting for the wood to kick in. Up. And then I can do my blacksmiths. You see I can produce scouts now constantly. Make sure you keep making houses. And okay, something that can happen sometimes in your build order is you have too many villagers on straggler trees. These villagers on straggler trees are not efficient, they are just here so you can make farms with them after. So if they are here for too long, make sure you fix it and send some to the wood line. This one line is more efficient than straggler trees. Okay, I'm not gonna kill the AI. I don't want him to resign. So okay, now we can make villager and we can make scouts, and we'll be able to do our first blacksmith upgrade, which is gonna be a defense upgrade. Almost all the time. And when do you do forging before defense? Is when there are only melee units against you. For example, you are fighting spears. It's better to do forging because you take a lot of damage against the spear anyway. Like so much damage, defense doesn't do anything almost. While forging gives you like one more attack, so it goes from 5 to 6, which is huge. While a spear against a scout, you would take maybe like, I don't know, 15 damage instead of 16. That's not big, right? So in terms of percentage, it's not a huge difference. So make sure you get the most important upgrade. In this case, it's defense upgrade if we are fighting archers. Let's pretend we're fighting archers. Let's keep making scouts. Let's keep making houses. And I'm gonna be sending some vills to gold now because I could afford this, which means I can afford more stuff. Like it means I have extra resources. Even if I'm producing scouts and villagers. So now I could afford bloodline soon. So I'm gonna send this. I'm still gonna do mine camp, even if I don't need too much gold. I mean, I need the gold for bloodline, and maybe I will stop making scouts and go castle age. So that's why I need the mine camp. I don't know, depending on the game, I will do either bloodline or try to go castle age. Oh shit, I need to stop killing the AI. And then you keep making farms. So you need some gold for bloodline. Make sure you send villagers on gold until you can get bloodline. And then if you decide you go for more scouts, which don't cost gold, then you can just take the villagers and make some farms with them. But for now, I'm doing something that costs gold. It's bloodline. So I'm gonna be sending more to gold. Okay, I have enough for bloodline. Now I have to decide, do I go castle age or I make more scouts? If I go castle age, I probably need more gold, right? Because castle age costs food and gold. If I'm making more scouts, it costs only food, so I need to send more on food. Okay, let's go castle age after this. Let's just do like some full upgrade scouts into castle age. So let's make off some farms. I need food and gold, by the way, guys. Food and gold. So I'm keeping track of my resources, trying to have everything I need. And I'm aiming for 800 food, 200 gold. So check your villager count on resources. And yeah, should be good. So I'm probably gonna do this one, wheelbarrow. I have so many villagers on farms, so it's worth it for sure. I have my 200 gold already, so maybe I can put my villagers somewhere else. Like I have enough for my castle age, so I will put my villagers somewhere else. And for now, the resources I have the least is wood, so I'm gonna put on wood. Make sure you don't get wheelbarrow too late. If you get it too late, it will delay your castle age time. Here it's fine, it's not delaying me, because I'm gonna be able to click up straight away, and bam, I'm up. So yeah, around like 400 food should be a good number. It's all the same thing as the blacksmith timing. You see your resources are raising, are going up, so you know you can afford something. You just click it. If you can afford wheelbarrow, usually it means you have food in the bank, right? And if you have food in the bank, it means you have farms to justify going for wheelbarrow, because wheelbarrow is especially useful for farms. The villagers on farms are the one working the most, and they benefit the most from wheelbarrow. Okay, now we are up to castle age. What do I want to do? Do I want to go light cav? Do I want to go scout? Just knights. Okay, depends on the situation. There's a lot of army we need to fight. Then I need to add more scouts. So I'm going for light cav. If it's walled, it's super passive game. I have this. I don't need more. I can just go for knights. So check what you need. Light cav costs food. Knights cost food and gold, and balance your eco for that. So for now, I mainly need food because I'm going like food units. That's going to be like a bit on gold for upgrades, and I will go knights in castle age still. Let's refresh the lumber camp. It's always useful. So I'm going for a food unit. So I'm getting second stable, and I'm getting farms. By the way, during this build order, you could also wall a bit faster. Just send 1 or 2 villagers to wall. Will delay everything you do by a bit, but it's still the same logic about the timings. So we're going for a food unit. We could make more farms. Depends on what we want to get, if we want to make TCs or not. But for now, I just want to make sure I can produce my Lycav, get my upgrades. So yeah, more on farms makes sense. So okay, I was producing Lycav, now I want to go Knights. Knights cost food and gold. Let's send more to gold. Maybe I have 2 million food now. So let's balance that. Always balance your eco depending on the cost of what you are doing. I was not taking gold earlier because I was not making Knights. So if we are late to Castellage, we can afford this, and even this. Oh, we are having a really good eco. We can afford this one as well. Maybe it's too early. Yeah, it's too early. My farms are still having food on them. So I can make a TC maybe, and I can start producing Knights. I recommend not putting the rally point on gold. If you put the rally point on gold, you will forget about it, and you will have too many on gold. While you wood is always useful. So if you need more villagers on gold, just do this. And keep the rally point on wood. And okay, that's it for this builder, guys. Hope you liked it. And I'm gonna just check the timing with you. So that's 19 pop. 19 pop is really easy to do. If you can't do it, just put 2 on wood. You will have the food to click to feed village. And then this timing depends on your scout production. Remember the timings. So scouts, we make a lot of farms. When you can have the second scout on the way, like in the queue, you get the blacksmith, you get upgrades, and at the same time, you start sending some villagers to gold. You send more on gold if you go Castle Age, and if you go full scout, you just keep the gold just for bloodline. And then you send more when you are trying to get Castle Age. But yeah, if you have if you are not sure how to balance your gold in time, you can keep the rally point on gold and just make farms with the gold villagers when you feel like you don't need the gold. Yep, that's it. Hope you like this video, and I'm gonna see you soon, guys. Bye bye.